Okay, hello and welcome to another My Team episode. Off the back of a race win in Canada. Our third win in a row. People have told me, turn up the AI. It's on 100. I just have a good car. I'm kind of, at the start of the career, I heavily focused on the powertrain because they are the most expensive developments to get. And in the performance chart, it doesn't seem like I have as good a car. That's because I haven't focused on durability too much. So everything other than durability wise, I think I top it. Except from aero where I'm second behind Mercedes. I'm not sure. I don't look into these things. Anyways, yeah, into Austria. There will be no qualifying lap because I did have to take some engine penalties. Again, didn't develop the durability. So, not expecting anything here. A race win isn't off the table, but it isn't on the table. That made no sense. We might manage to get it. Right, let's get into the race.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill turn 3. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. And it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the rundown into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Ricciardo, Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, and Verstappen, Latifi, Mick Schumacher, Russell and Lance Stroll, Bottas, Perez, Jack Aitken and Tsunoda, Ocon, Mazepin, Kimi Raikkonen and Pierre Gasly, Giovinazzi, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, Vettel, Tigtum and Reed. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Right, we're going to go for a one-stop, a risky one-stop. We didn't set any laps on the softs, so we have a brand new set of softs. We're going to go soft to medium on lap 15. We're going to hope for the best as we go to 5 red lights. The Austrian Grand Prix is underway. We get a pretty good start here. Ticked him in the Williams to our left. He gets also a pretty good start. 3 wide into turn 1 between Raikkonen, Giovinazzi and Vettel. We go for a dive down the inside, get all the way through. Get pushed off a little bit there by Gasly. We get up into P20 as Giovinazzi and Tictum take their place back ahead of me. P21. But we'll be able to get a dive down, late brake, a little bit of contact there with Giovinazzi. That's my bad. But we get up into P18. I meant P16. At the end of lap 1 then, it looks like Tsunoda's going to go in for a pit stop. Stroll hits into him, Ocon even, we hit into Tsunoda, that's a DNF, Espen at Ocon is at the session, 5-second penalty, 5-second penalty, I barely tapped the Don, that is ridiculous, I didn't even touch him.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
5 seconds.
Let's make sure
for
those
that.
tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Well, good thing we went for a 1-stop then, because we shouldn't lose too much time on that. Or shouldn't lose as much time. I think most other people go for a 2-stop because they went for at least 2 qualifying laps. Anyways, lap 14, not lap 14, P14, lap 4. Safety cars coming in. We're warming up our tyres nicely over here. But you gotta hope for the best.
Taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse.
Jeff, mate, shut it. I can tell that I've taken body damage. Right.
Green
Stop
flag.
talking. That is a bullshit penalty though. Anyways, green flag racing.
The car behind is
We're
dropping
behind
back
Perez.
by
We're not going to be able to get
about
past him. Round into turn 1. Maybe down this straight here. We have ERS deployed. We get his slipstream down the straight. Possibly could get him through the corner. Can we get him through the corner? Yes, we can. No, we can't. Yes, we can. Oh. A little bit of a spin there. Almost a spin there. End of the straight then, behind Stroll. Going to go for a look round the outside. Trying not to do as Perez and Norris and get pushed off the track. We don't manage to get him there. We'll get him for the next turn. Will we be able to get past him? Yes. Yes, we can. Nice and easily. Up into P12. P11 then. As we go past Aiken in the Williams. Latifi up in the points in that Haas. We have to bear in mind this 5-second penalty though. We have to push. All the way up until the pit. Going round Latifi then from P10, the P11 to P10 into the points
The
now.
track is
Yellow
clear.
flag
Green
behind
flag.
us. Who's that that's gone off?
DRS has
Gasly.
been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
I don't actually know. Never mind, ignore me.
We're trailing our teammate by 4.8 seconds.
Very interesting then. Anyways, on Russell here, we're going to have DRS on him. Not looking forward to get past him. If you watched our last episode, you know he kamikazed into us into turn 1. So I have to try and resist the urge to ram him off the track. Because that's not allowed. I'd get shouted at if I did that. DRS and down the main straight, he gets a little bit of a pull. We managed to get past. Still trying to stop the urge of me just turning into him. I really want to. I really do. But I can't. That's not allowed. Lap 11 then. We are going smoothly. A couple of people going to the pit. They'll be doing 2 stoppers. Whether that's soft, medium, or soft, medium. Up into P7. Lap 13 then, up the top straight, Verstappen. We go for a little wiggle manoeuvre on the boy. Can we get past him? Can we get round him on this corner? Yes, we can. We're currently past him. No, we're not, actually. Yeah, we are. Now we are. Up in 2P6. So far,
To the car ahead is
this has been a drive and a half.
seconds.
Lap 15 then, on to lap 16. Sainz is in the pits. Norris is in the pits. Hamilton is in the pits. We are up into the podium positions with that. Still have that 5-second stop go, or not stop go, like 5-second penalty, which I will take on my pit stop. And hope I can get past. Schumacher's up in P1. Bottas in P2. I did not see that Schumacher was in P1. We will get DRS on Bottas then. Lap 16. Bottas might be going in. We'll go way too close to him. That is stupid from me. Almost contact there between the two of us. That is not good. That's between me and the championship rival there. Schumacher in the pits, Bottas in the pits. We are up into P1. On lap 17, my voice just went hella weird. Lap 17 into P1. Will we keep it? Most likely not. Carlos Sainz is out of the session on that turn 9 corner again. What's happened there? He's gone into the back of Fernando Alonso. Okay, well that's perfect timing actually. We're going to go into the pits then on lap 17. Very dodgy entrance. That's my bad. Nice and easy. We're going to serve that 5-second penalty. In we go. We wait for 5 seconds. I forget that we have to do that, so put my throttle on. They get to work. The 7.7 stop. We're only just out behind Ricardo, who came in behind, in front of us. We've barely lost any positions. We're in P7, but a lot of people ahead of me will need to pit. So, yeah. Safety car in then on lap 19, warming up our tyres nicely. Because I think the warmer they are, the better. If you can get them within like past 90 degrees, you're going to get an overtake into turn 1.
Okay, clear.
You'll just drag them past. Nice and easy through there. Anyways, into turn 1, we are in P7.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
We didn't manage to catch Ricardo, but we're both on the same tyre compound. We're both on fresh tyres. It's unlikely to get past on that turn. We make it through then into turn 3, I believe that is, because I think the turns are all weird, and that straight has like a turn on it, like the Sochi straight. Lap 22 then, DRS is enabled. We'll get DRS on Bottas. Bottas will have DRS on Schumacher though, which is not good. We won't be able to get past him easily. We should be able to get past him nonetheless. Going wide, oh my god, we nearly hit into Schumacher there. I think that's an illegal overtake, but I'm not getting warned for it, so I'm going to go past it and I'm going to chill. That is my bad. I take full responsibility for that. Shouldn't have done it, but... Oh my god! Lando Norris hits into the back of Charles Leclerc on P9. P9, turn 9 again. That turn is meant to Daniel Ricciardo out of the session then. Safety car, our third safety car. Daniel Ricciardo then goes into the back of Mick Schumacher. That's 4 incidents. 4 of the exact same incidents at that one turn. That's insane. Okay then. We're in P2. On the safety car restart. Hamilton ahead of us. We have insanely warm tyres. I think we got them up to about 85, 86 degrees. We have ERS. We are
the incident has been cleared.
Drag racing him down into turn 1. We'll brake a little bit later. He kind of turns into us, makes me get a little bit shooketh there. As Bottas then just almost takes out his teammate. Yeah. I hate when the AI do that, where they like wiggle their wheels at the turn. It really, what's the word? Not makes me jump, but makes me jump. Like makes me go into action mode. Lap 31 then, we're still in P1, Hamilton behind, gaining on us. That's with the side pod damage, the lack of drag, or no, the increasing drag. We managed to keep the position as Russell gets up into P2, overtakes Hamilton. He stays past Hamilton. 50, nearly 60% tyre wear damage. Russell should be in P2, Hamilton in P3. I managed to go from P22 with a 5-second penalty into winning the Austrian Grand Prix. Almost losing it just before the checkered flag. But we make it. And we lose it after the checkered flag. What would happen if I lost my wheel there? I guess we'll never know. What a race though. There's no way I should have been able to win that. But that turn 9 is my boy.
After a day of mixed fortunes up and down the field, we bring today's race to a close. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, staying out of trouble was probably the most important factor here. In the race where half the field weren't classified at the checkered flag, you were able to guarantee a good result by basically keeping the car running. With their pace and a decent strategy as well, I don't think the race was ever really in doubt.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Reed increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
I have to give it to Reed. Look at where they finished compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through the field like that in Formula 1, so it was a great effort.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Well then, thank you for joining me for this one. We increase our championship lead and our constructors lead. Mick finished in P4. 12 points in the bag for him. 25 from me. No one got fastest lap because Valtteri Bottas was out of the top 10. That's rather interesting. But thank you for joining me for this one. Chaotic race to say the least. I hope to see you all next time for my home Grand Prix, where I will try not to run out of fuel this time. That's the plan at least.